In the moment of the lockdown, we feel, oh my God, what is going to happen with us?
On m'a prévenu que mon avion retour était supprimé.
Due to the coronavirus, we were unable to leave the country.
Thank you, Union Européenne.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Merci.
The European Union has taken a number of measures to support partnership with the third countries in the context of pandemic crisis. European Global Response to supporting partner countries' efforts to tackle the coronavirus pandemic was prompt and very diverse. Here are some examples. A new aid package to support migrants and local communities and tackle COVID-19 in North Africa and Horn of Africa, as well as funds to support research in Sub-Saharan Africa. Aid packages to support Syrian refugee communities in Jordan and Lebanon. Millions of euros in humanitarian aid to provide access to health services, protected equipment, water and sanitation to vulnerable people in Sahel and Lake Chad region, the Central African Republic, the Great Lake region in Africa, Eastern Africa, Syria, Yemen, Palestine, and Venezuela, as well as the Rohingya. The funding is channeled through NGOs, international organizations, United Nations agencies, the Red Cross and Red Crescent. 3 billion in loans for partner countries. The goal of the funding is to allow these countries to mitigate the negative social and economic effects of the crisis while preserving the state's financial stability. The funding was available for Albania, Kosovo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Georgia, Jordan, Republic of Moldova, Montenegro, Northern Macedonia, Tunis, and Ukraine. Humanitarian air bridges to get aid into areas that lack supplies due to the difficulties of global transit. This is a lifeline for some of the most vulnerable communities worldwide, and African countries were prioritized. More than 3.3 billion to assist European Union Western Balkans partners, providing support for the health sector, social and economic recovery, humanitarian assistance to the refugees, and macro as well as micro financial assistance. 350 million available to support Greece, where most refugees and migrants heading for Europe arrive. Additional financial assistance of 350 million can be requested as part of the amending budget. Also, Greece is provided with assistance in terms of medical equipment, medical teams, shelters, tents, and blankets through the civil protection mechanism. We can conclude that the COVID-19 pandemic has seriously impacted 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The principle on which the SDGs were established create the conditions for a post-crisis recovery. Governments, businesses, civil society, and citizens should learn from the pandemic crisis the transition needed to build a healthier, more resilient, and more sustainable world. After all, if the foundations of our world is resilient and sustainable, we can overcome any crisis and record significant progress on development.